Hello, hello, testing, testing. Okay, 1 second. I have to move the mic. Okay. Today I'll... So I have this issue in the game. Where I can't easily compare all the sound effects volumes with each other. And that leads to, unequal sound. And to remedy that, I want to create a sound viewer or sound listener in the editor that just lists all these sound effects. Hey McNilly, morning, nice to see you. That lists all these sound effects, and I can just press a button and it plays it. So that should be relatively simple. Hey McNilly, I created a Discord server. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if I set it up correctly. Would you be interested in joining it as the first member, and then maybe looking over it? Hell yeah, I can help check it out. Awesome. Are you driving right now, or should I just post the link? Not sure if you can. Okay. Then let me post the invite link. If I can get that. My weekend at home? Oh yeah, it's Saturday. I totally forgot. So this should be an invite link. And yeah, I just have 3 channels right now. But yeah, that's I can tell you, it was a journey to get that up and running. So the first try, I created a Discord account, created the server, and then got insta banned. And yeah, that account is in limbo. And then I created a second account on mobile, which I had. First of all, I had to verify my age with Google so I could download the app, and then input my phone number. And now Discord thinks I'm an actual human, at least for now. Let's see when I get banned next. But yeah, fought pretty hard to not let me onto the platform. But okay, so let's look at the editor. So I need a new mode. Actually, let's just open it. So I have these modes that I can switch with the shoulder buttons. And I want an additional one that's called sound, that lists all the sound effects. And then I, just like with the entities, then I can click on one and it plays the sound. So that is the goal for today. There are other issues with the game, namely the with the new portals, they barely work, and if they are if the distance is too great, you'll see that the camera moves off the light map, and there's a black area that then disappears. So I'll have to actually hook up the light map of the game with the camera and not the hero. But but I'll do that tomorrow or after stream. Okay. Let's I need to create the new mode, new editor mode. So I'll add it here, just sound. Is that correct? Yeah. And then in the editor, I'll just look where the paint mnemonic is used, and I'll update. I'll just plug in the sound here. Render. Okay, and black patch, geometry and areas are all just render the world. So I'll put it in there because I actually don't need the rendering. And then I have the update function here that handles the inputs. Well, I need the rendering for the list, of course, but and that's in here. Okay, so I actually do need. Oh, I could just say if editor mode is sound, then sound. Do I need something? Do I need to put something in there? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. So in order to render the sounds, I'll have to. They all have to have a name. So that's a problem. But that's okay. And also if I look in the sound, so these are all the sounds. They have a volume, start sample, end sample, but no name. But I can enumerate those. Or maybe that's actually a bad idea. Because if I look at entity sound, that's pretty different. So that's probably the more important one. Yeah. That brings up a question. So I have these mounds, dirt mounds, that zombies break out of if you get close. I don't think they're here. They are not here. That's bad. So let's look where they are. Probably in game. Yeah, so the mounds and the thickets is where raptors jump out of. They play the sound of the monster that jumps Oh, no, that's not true. Oh, what? So it calls the function that I just looked at. But there's nothing here. Why does it then... Oh, here's the sound. Yeah, that's stupid. Okay, it plays... If it's a mound, then it plays the wall open sound. Otherwise you heard bush sound. And don't mind the naming. Naming is horrible. I'll have to change that in the future. But yeah, it plays the sound in this layer and with the position to volume with the correct loudness. So I'll just have to push this into the entity sound. So that's pretty easy. Let's just create the mound and then play wall open with the passed in parameters, and the thicket then plays heard bush, and that's it. Then I can remove that. And that should be fine. So I have to prevent this somehow. So I'm thinking of making the play function that I used here static. But that's not working because I have UI sounds that are needed here. But maybe I how do I prevent using so the reason why this is not in the play function but in its own entity sound function is that some entities like the robber have multiple sounds that are used randomly, and they also some of them combine multiple like this. And I need to hear this to check the volume. Okay, this is a bit more complicated. I think the Discord is pretty straightforward and simple, which you can add more in the future if demand is there, but for now I think it works. Awesome. That's awesome. I received a friend request from you. What does that mean? What does that mean? Is this extra server? External to the servers? I have actually no idea. But thanks for the friend request. So actually I should probably abstract this. But that's super bad. So turn this into it's creating a different ID for, so these four sounds together would be one ID, and then Coin and Relic would use them. But that's abstraction. So And that's not inherently bad, but in this case it would be a whole lot of work for not much gain. So I basically need 2 pages in the editor, one for entity sounds that are these combined sounds, and one for just the naked sound effects. But that's also bad. I should only need to test the entities and a couple of UI sounds, and that's basically it. Let's look at this, at the individual sounds. So yeah, some of these are not even used. But for example, menu cancel, menu okay. Trap. Trap actuate. Okay, that's in. So yes, actually just I need the room sounds, the ambiences, and then just the entity sounds. And I could put them together in a list. But problem is I can't really iterate. Oh, come on. Where is it? Here. I can't iterate these because there are hundreds of entities and not all make a sound. Damn, he really is Discord blind. Don't worry, friend requests aren't awful like Facebook. LMAO. You can message people whether you're friends or not. It's just easier to find people messaged that way. Okay. I had a question for you because I'm not sure I quite fully understand it. Is your game technically ASCII or ASCII inspired? ASCII inspired, definitely. It's half ASCII. So all the monsters, everything that's living is a letter. But everything that's not living is a sprite. So I saved myself from finding letters and numbers for all the items in the game. Like that approach more. Yeah, I mean, if the guys who made the original Rogue could have used sprites, they probably would have. So it's just a limitation, or it's basically, for me, it's getting around the animation problem so that I don't have to animate sprites. And it's also a nice throwback. Yeah. Okay, I think I have to add them by hand. I have to add them all by hand. And then update the editor when I want to test. That's also bad. That's me with Tim and Garden making everything blocks, but polished blocks. Yeah, I like that approach as well. The super minimal approach, that's awesome. Polished blocks. Let me see. Our sound is invalid. Okay, great. Come on. So let's just make 2 stubs. Do I need DT? Okay, getting there. Editor. So if I look at the entities, hero doesn't make a sound. Then all of these, most of these don't make a sound. But I could still click on them. And see what's going on. And then actually it's also props have a sound. Some of them. Oh yeah. But there are also sounds that are not in here. Like moving the boulder. Let me look that up. Game. Push. Oh, it was slide, I think. Nope. Where's the sound? Am I... confused? I'm confused. Sound. Boulder. Okay, that's probably it. Have you watched GMTK Game Maker's Toolkit on YouTube? No. I think I heard of it. But I haven't watched it. Is it good? I believe it's just game making tips. This is a tough nut. But yeah, I think adding adding them by hand is the only solution. So I'll need to create an array. Struct playback and no, don't need that. We'll need that. I do actually need that. Oh, that's bad. So I could either use a function pointer here or oh god, I can't really. Cannot really, but I could. No, that's fine. I can. I don't need this. I just need an array of integers, static int sound table, and then I can plop in anything basically, and then find out if it's a sound or an entity. If it's a sound, I just play it. If it's an entity, I call the entity sound function. So that should be good. But I also need to give it a name. So I actually need the struct playback char name and int I. And then this becomes menu okay, menu okay. Yeah, that's the best solution. He has a lot of great videos you might like. Just talks about game theory, what makes good games, bad games. But he's been doing yearly game jams since I was a teenager, and he has one on the 22nd. If you're ever trying to work on something new for a weekend, that's interesting. I'll check it out. I won't have time for game jams, sadly. But maybe mini game jams for Rangedrifter. Adding update 73, adding a card game to Rangedrifter. Yeah, let's just collect all the sounds. Mount. Actually, I don't need the name for that. I also don't need the name for that. Well, kind of. No, I don't. If I put the names, the entities all have names. But if I give all of these names, then that's solved. Then I only need an integer. Menu, okay. Menu, cancel, etc., etc. Okay, that's cool. So I just need to give them all names. And all these prefixes are pretty bad and they can go. So maybe I'll do that in the same. Oh, there are a lot. And they should have a prefix. So maybe just R, M, A. That's good. And then S for the sounds. sound shield, sound leaf. No idea what that is. What that is. Mini card game, yeah. Wouldn't make much sense right now, but gravel. Oh, they are ordered. So that's a bit confusing. So all these sounds are ordered by their position in the game audio file. And that has a reason that I can't think of right now. But let's before I do that, let's see that the game compiles. Oh, actually, I didn't change really anything. So yeah, let's just jump right in. So this is busy work, but that's okay. God, I'll never remember that. I can look at the diff to find it out. So S wolf 2, S wolf 1, hurt human. Let me also remove those that I don't use. Yeah, that's for the NPCs. Yeah. Grass 2. Zombie 2. Troll, spider. What? Hurt enemy. Okay. As wall. Path. Destination. That's not used. So it goes. Also not used. Actually, let me look at the foam. Okay, that's used. That's not used. Also not used. Okay. Stun hero wasn't used. No. Yeah. Okay, that. Okay, that 2 is not used. Okay, they are both used. And yeah, I'll give them all names in a second, so these handles will be obvious. Okay, grab pad 2. Yeah, that's used. Pad 1, pad 2. Door latch. Yup. Push the chest. Okay, what 1 and 2 are used. And gravel both. Menu move. Let's give that a U. Arrow whoosh. U. Okay. Okay, now I'm confused with the wood. This is step wood. Oh, wait. Step wood 2. Step wood 2 and hurt wood. Let's make that wood 3. And let's give this okay. Item unlock as unlock. As vase. As stone. As pick. Okay, let's edit a lot of files. Well, might actually not be that bad. But might be really bad. Yeah. have to change all of them as well. Do their order matter a bit? So let's put the ambiences in there first. A jungle, a crickets, a silence, a coast. So that's easy. Room, cave. I can actually just do this. And same here. Okay. And then all of these. Slab 1 and 2. Actually, let's start. Let's use the lower list. Leave. Or do I need to? Probably not. Okay, you move, you cancel store done. That was gone. That's gone. So wall open, wall, path destination. I think I removed that. Okay. Hardwood. Was that hardwood? Yeah. So that's 3. One, 2. Oh, zombie 2. Okay. Okay. Bear. Wait, is grass 1 not used? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wait, why are there 2 dots here? Okay, that's concerning. Oh, because it's not used. Yep. Okay, gravel 2. 1, 2. Snow 1. Oh, there's only snow. Wait, they're both there. Okay. And this was, yeah. Snow 1. Snow 2. So the coin stuff. Coin 1, 2, 3. Human 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then teleport. And then just the bed. And the 2 foams can go, I think. Okay. Let's change the names proper. Grass 2, gravel 1. If 0. Snow 1, grass 2. Yeah, this will make it so much cleaner. That was really needed. to 3. I think that was the order. Oh, there's actually hardwood is wood 3. Wait, wood, yeah, 3. Oh god, there's a lot of this stuff. Let's go from top to bottom. Wall. Foam. Before I forget all of them. Zombie 1. Zombie 2. I have those. Wood 3. Whatever leaf is. As wood 3. Push. Wait for me to build the game and everything sounds different. That would be bad. Okay. I'll just... Well, actually... There's more. What's this? Step sounds. Okay. Okay, it just was... Just messed that up. Okay, where are the rooms? Room. Cave. Grass 1. What? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, we're done with sound. Let's go into game. And I don't think there's much more than game. Let's actually hue, cancel. You okay. Okay, that's a bit harder. Actually, I need to look for the play calls. Okay. Till 1, till 2. Okay, sound table. Why did I put this into in game and not in the editor? Okay, now in talk. Play. Okay, that's done. Entities. I'm surprised that so much to do here. Play, but that's fine. It'll end eventually. Maybe 5 more minutes. Yeah, why is this not playing? The entity sound. Yeah. Play. Okay, landing screen. And then options, I think. And then it's done. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. Yep. Okay, tutorial. Okay. Let's go for the names. Oh god, how do I do that? Like that. Okay. Struct sound is probably not in here. No. it's here. Char name 32 and sound just name. Debug name. Alright. Shield. Leave. Whatever that is. No one. Show. Gravel 2. Snow 2. Coin 1. Coin 2. Coin 3. Wolf 2. 1. 1. 4. Bear 1. 2. Grass 2. Zombie 1. Kobold 1. Troll. Spider. Enemy wall. Tele 1. Tele 2. Dirt. Foam. Slab 1. Bat 1. Slab 2. Grass 1. Bat 2. Door. Wood 1. Bush. Chest. Wood 2. Gravel 1. UI will move. UI move. Push. I cancel. Right. Okay. Trap. Wood 3. Unlock. Vase. Stone. Pick. This is room. Field. These names are horrible. Room forest. Room cave, but basically these down here combine into the background sound. So music is obvious, but room and ambience are basically the same in that they are just two soundscapes that are overlaid. And yeah, music main, calm, above, low, silence. Yeah, I should give them better names, but they change so seldomly. So it's fine. Okay. Missing. Okay, cool. So now I have everything I need to plug it into static in sound table. And cancel, move. Okay. Okay, I don't need that many here right now, at least. What I'm concerned with are the entity sound effects, so let's look at them. Actually, that's the same file, eSound. So let's add mount, thicket, form, spike, rubber, coin, relic, spider, crab, hatchling, snake, centipede. Okay, let's break this down. Break the line. Skeleton, necro, archer, bad raptor. Kobold, troll, charcoal, wolf, bear, mammoths, undead, ghoul, bed, table, barrel, chest, boulder, bush, grass, shrub, fern, basket, cocoon, corpse, body, didn't know there was a torch in the game. Pole, pile, vase, ball, and that's it. Okay, so there's a function that renders all the entities. There it is. Generate object table. Q sort. Okay, that's just the update function. That's not the rendering object table. Okay, I want the rendering, please. Okay, there it is. Render the object list. For everything in the object table, black background, rectangle, text, and then advance the cursor. So let's just steal that. Render sound. And this list of sounds available for playback. It's pretty handy. Okay, I don't need the there are no categories. This. What does this do? Oh, that's still the categories. And okay, it sets the y coordinate, and then count sound table. This is all rendering stuff, but I need the info. So what I need is if sound table oh god, the sounds are, haven't thought this through, but it should work. So the sounds run from 0 to 50 something. Then music is different. They are high up. Where are the entities? Entities are also in the 1 to 100 range. No, that would be bad. No, they're not. They are in NPC. If I look at enemy is an NPC. An NPC starts at 2000. Okay, so if the type of the index in the table is an NPC, or could be a prop as well. Actually, let's just say if it's less than 1000, because that's where the object lists start. If it's less than 1000, then it is a sound effect. If it is grass 1, for example, yeah. Okay, but music and entities overlap, so that's bad. That's actually bad. So I might need two categories. Let's see, 3000. That's props and ambiences. I wonder why they are that low. I could push them up probably. Over 10,000, for example. Are they in an array somewhere? I don't think so. Oh, they are. Of course they are. They are in this array. And okay, how large are these sounds? I mean, if I push this beyond 10,000, is that would that be a problem? So right now this array is, well, how long is it? It's 3004 sounds long, and a sound is, well, it grew considerably. Let's reduce this to 8. What's going on? Okay, just typo. What program is this? What program do you mean? The editor? I'm thinking about which program I had open. This the editor is VI. Actually, it's a fork of VI. It's not a fork, but it's NVI. So not NeoVim, but NVI. Where was the typo? You can edit. What's your problem? Hello? Expand from macro. Oh. What? Expected. Oh, just missing a comma. Yeah, why not? This is Linux, yeah. Ambient. Okay, music, room, ambient. Do I just go 10,000? Let's try it. Oh, not 20. That's 12. And this shouldn't affect the game. Because everything that depends on these numbers is generated when the game opens. So okay, let's see what happens with all the... Oh, it's too long. Makes sense. So let's up it. Cause I have it open. Sound. Let's up it to 16. Still produces sound. Good. So that makes things easier here. I can now just say if this is less than 1,000, then it's a sound effect. Else if it's less than 10,000, it's a entity effect. And else it's a sound effect again. So that's only important for the name. This is just rendering. So let's move this down and up to the rendering. Actually, I can leave it up here. And let's add char name. Name is, so if it's a sound effect, then I should look into the, oh god, this is, I have to make this global. But that's okay. Sounds I name. If it's a entity effect, then the name is all the objects with the ID, that's sound table, and then the name from that. And if it's yeah, let's rewrite this. If it's greater than or equal to 1,000 and less than 10,000, it's an object. Otherwise, it's a sound effect. Okay, and with the name I can then just plop that right here. Color is yeah, why not set the color? So if it's an entity, then the color is white. Otherwise it's red. I don't know why, but it seems good. Or actually gray +1. And else continue. For whatever reason that happens. Okay, so now I have the color. There's no is there an icon? Okay. I need an icon. Let's say default is 3. I think that is something. TI is OS sound table. Well, this should actually have the color of the color of the entity. That makes sense. TI is 3. Okay. Will that work? Who knows? Yeah, sounds is not available. So I'll need to put the sounds in the globals, which is fine. Struct extern struct sounds. And then, yeah, there's other stuff here. All the entities are here, so let's just plop it right here. That will take some getting used to, but that's fine. Let's see if that works. All the DB definitions should go in there as well. What's wrong with my else? And 196. Unexpected else. What? You kidding me? Fine if you insist. It needs dbfs. Where is that? Okay, that's an extern now. So maybe I should, yeah, that should probably land in, yeah. Should land in the define file. Okay, is it? Has Clang finally gone crazy? Oh, what am I missing? Oh, it's a double else. Yeah, that's stupid. No wonder that's unexpected. Set but not used. Okay. TI. And Oh yeah, I need to have the... I need to have a cursor. But let's see. Okay, I have the sound mode and it renders stuff. Missing slab 1 grass 1. That sounds like sound effects, but not the ones I put in. No. That was okay. Cancel and move. Oh yeah, that's stupid. Sound table I. Confusing. That's better. Okay, so now I need a cursor. And actually, let's move this over some more because I have the space. And the use sound. Let's look at something that's similar. And that's actually just entity. Okay, let's just steal that. Use sound. Delete the stub. And then what this is, so that's the update function that's called every frame. And which controls what happens. So I don't need that. Well, kind of. So that's D-pad east, D-pad west. Then I'll set, there's nothing to update, but I'll set a new static global here. Static sound cursor or something. Yeah. And it's basically all I need. So sound cursor. So if it's less than the count, the sound table, then add to it if I press east. But I think I want. Why is this east and west? Yeah, I want. Oh, okay, here it is. No, let's forget that. Sound cursor minus like this, and then that's not east but south, and that's north. This all can go. This as well. Well, move tile cursor. Actually, I don't want this. Okay. And then if I press accept, so cross, I do everything with PlayStation controls. So cross is confirm. If I do that, then I want to play the sound. But let's try moving the cursor first. And the cursor is just color, sound, cursor. Oh, come on. Unused I and T and DT. That's okay. So yeah, this is the editor, so I won't spend too much time making it pretty or robust or anything. Just robust enough. Okay, so I can move up and down. That's cool. I can't move to the first space. That's sad. Yeah, that's the wrong direction. If it's greater than 1, okay, then that's just rendering issue. Guess that looks okay. How is it? Count. Do I need count -1? Probably. Of course, that's the other direction, so that shouldn't change anything. But let's see if I still get off. So it's offset by 1. Why is that? Why is that? Yeah, that has to be greater than equal. Yeah, but that doesn't solve the other end. I can still run off. Count -2. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see if that actually works. So if the selected sound, I need the same test over here. Sound cursor. So this is an entity sound. So E sound. Sound table, sound cursor. Layer is -1. Volume is 1. Okay. Else play. the sound index and layer -1. So the layer is the world layer. If that doesn't match the hero, it doesn't get played at all. That's mainly what it's used for. And if I set it to -1, then that's it basically says that this is a UI sound. I wonder if I can set that to the hero layer, but anyways. Okay. Naming problems. See what happens. Okay, I'm pressing. Great. That. Okay, I mean that works. Oh, of course there's randomness in these sounds, so pretty sure you can't hear this. Let me first of all make it a bit darker and then turn off the music. And let's bring this up a bit. Okay, they all have the same sound. Okay, it's pretty cool. So yeah, the troll is super loud. And that is as well. All right, awesome. That will help me going forward, making the game sounds match each other. So yeah, all right. That's it from me for today, guys. I thank you Melanie for checking out the Discord. I'll probably switch to the Discord from the Reddit, but I'm still debating how to do, when to do, etc. etc. All right. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate it very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. All right, guys. Have a nice day. See you then. Bye.